Logan, last we heard, had caught Bountiful and was up on him by 2 scores. So they were getting beat early, they caught him, and then they were up by 14 in the second half of that one. Hard running by Messina. Another 3 yards for Messina. He's at 74.
He gets up a little bit gingerly too, but headed back to the huddle.
Skyview's going to look at this one and wonder what could have been had they taken care of the football. We keep saying it, but that's the story of the game. That's your storyline. The turnovers in this ball game.
Just about being mentally prepared and not listening to the hype. You got to go out and execute. Fill the lanes on a return kick, and there's an offsides on Skyview.
That'll be close to enough yardage for a first down. Well, that was a big deal too. Skyview drove down, scored on their first possession, and then gave up a kick return for a touchdown. So that'll be a first down after the penalty on Skyview, their 5th penalty. 5 penalties, 39 yards, 4 on Brighton for 45. Mountain Crest was still getting beat by Woods Cross the last time we heard, and Logan still beating Bountiful, and that would be a big win for Logan. It's like Logan got that season opening loss, and they had dealt with some adversity, and they just kind of needed a week to get their feet back under him. Falling down, Jensen able to hand it off to Messina. Now Waya Messina has rushed for 125 yards, and he's been out since the 3rd quarter with an injury. And now Osa Messina, the sophomore, is carrying the load, and he has 16 carries, 79 yards. Look at that, as he's falling down. Did his knee hit first?
It was close. He was going down hard.
If his knee hit first, should have been down in the backfield. But Skyview didn't complain. Under 3.5 to play in the game. Ball's in the air. And I think it went right back to Messina. Let's see.
That was really odd. That popped straight up in the air, and I think he just ran underneath it.
Yeah, it did. It went right back to Messina, and that's how the game's been too.
Yeah.
They've had a couple of times where they've dropped the ball, and it's come right back to them. And that's a first down. Watch this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And he just caught it.
Well, the thing is it's like following your shot in basketball. He knows where it's going, so he just chases it down.
First and goal at the 6. Brighton looking to put it away as we approach the 3-minute mark. Here's the give. Ball's free, right into the hands of a Bobcat. Lemon. The luck finally ran out on Brighton, and Lemon took that one right out of the air.
Who greased that football? That thing is shooting out of there like a bar of soap.
Watch this. That's Messina. Bring.
Ah, Merry Christmas. It must be Lemon's birthday.
A little life in the Bobcats still. Lemon couldn't get past Jensen as Jensen had the angle, but he returns it all the way to the Brighton 40. Goddard is going to just keep this one and slip out of bounds, and he's going to lose yardage.
It's a tough rollout for a right-handed quarterback. You got to turn and get your feet set, and he just never had a chance to do that. Nobody opened downfield to do it anyway.
He's run the ball 3 times for minus 15 yards. One of those was a sack, a 14-yarder on that 4th down play. Actually, they give him 1, 2, 3, 3-yard loss on that one, so it's minus 17. Over the middle they go to Durstler. He
Ball's out.
picks up 5, and they're saying, no, that one was on the field.
I've seen that a couple times too tonight. That ball is slippery.
That's Durstler's first catch.
They really haven't used him a whole lot tonight.
He's rushed the ball 4 times for 13 yards. That's his first catch.
He's got 5 catches on the season coming into this game, 109 yards. He was averaging 27.25 yards per catch.
5 of 8 on 3rd down. It's 3rd and 9. Here comes Messina right in Goddard's face. He's come off that edge free all night long on those pass plays. They're just bringing him.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go down and try and see if I can catch Skylar Hunt if he'll talk to me. Not often do they want to talk to you after a loss.
A touchdown, a 51-yard touchdown and 107 yards on 14 carries. He hasn't caught the ball out of the backfield. 4th down and 9 for Skyview. Goddard over the middle. And Payne can't come up with it. He had a step on his man. And that's it. Skyview gives it back over on downs. With your SC Needham Jewelers middle of the block, sign of the clock. Sees that clock heading toward 000s, and Skyview down by 9. SC Needham Jewelers, where Northern Utah gets engaged, where all of Utah gets engaged. Well, Hunt's played well offensively for the Bobcats, and would be our player of the game from Skyview. And the whole Skyview defense has really played well. You look at 30 points on the board and wonder how you'd say that, but they've had their backs against the wall the whole game, and they've played well. Blow this one dead before it starts. See what the whistle is. As they're going to talk about it. Somebody blew it dead. See what the call is. It's a sideline warning on Skyview. The head official's going to come over and talk to the sideline as well. That's how serious they are. Skyview's just loading up the box. Messina picks up a couple. Actually, that was McCloyne.
Tackled by number 57, Casey Shaw. 2nd and 9.
Skyview's going to call timeout. Well, late in the ball game, Logan leads Bountiful by 21, 35-14, and Mountain Crest in that 4th quarter there still down by 3. So next week, Skyview at Logan. Logan, after losing the first game of the season, picking up a pair of wins. One more week of preseason ball, as so to speak. Non-region would be the better way to put it. And then we start getting into the region play. We'll have Roy at Logan. And people say, oh my goodness, why would you want Roy at anybody? Well, Roy's on their way to being 3-0. Fred Fernandez turning that program around. Things could get really interesting in Region 5. Despite tonight's performance by Skyview, you take away all the turnovers, this is definitely going to be a team to be reckoned with. A gain of 4.
number 2, Brady McCloy.
McCloy.
Brought by number 47,
Mountain Crest played a brutal preseason schedule and lost a heartbreaker to Lone Peak, and they're in a close ball game with Woods Cross. We saw them against Mountain View, and they sure look good, so that you know what kind of potential they have. Box Elders 3-0. They just destroyed Bear River tonight. And then, of course, Logan. So all 3 Valley teams, and then Box Elder and a resurgent Roy team, and a Bonneville team that's always tough defensively. This is going to be a tough region. There's just no game that you can take the night off. Skyview looking at a 3rd and 4 for Brighton. The Skyview defense hoping to give the offense one more chance. Here come the backers. Here goes McCloy. First down.
Brighton back carrier number 2, Brady McCloy. Tripped up by number 5, Kyle.
And they'll start the clock once they set the chains. Skyview isn't calling timeout. Well, every quarter's been won by Brighton 10-7. Nobody's scored here in the 4th. Coin rolls forward for 4.
Ball carrier number 2, Brady McCloy. Timeout, Skyview.
Skyview calls timeout now. Over 200 yards rushing on the night for Brighton, which is not surprising. That's what they do. They're a rushing offense. 39 yards through the air for Jensen, and he's thrown a touchdown. Skyview with 1 timeout remaining. And it's a long shot now for the Bobcats. 1:13 to play, trailing by 9. McCloy picks up 7. Moves the chains again. And now it's all over but the crying. As we're under a minute to play, Brighton in no hurry. Skyview won't use their final timeout. Jensen just takes a knee. Brighton, I think we'll have to run one more play. And they're just going to take a knee again. So in a battle of unbeatens, only one can come out perfect, and that's Brighton. They'll go to 3-0. Skyview in a turnover-plagued performance drops it. 9-point decision to the Bengals, 30-21. We'll be back with our player of the game and our student of the week after this timeout.
Visionary Homes.
S.E. Needham Jewelers is Northern Utah's largest volume diamond importer. My name is Gene Needham, and I travel personally to the World's Diamond Cutting Center, Antwerp, Belgium. There I hand-select each diamond based on the most favorable combinations of cut, color, and clarity. This makes all of our diamonds unique and special and assures that our customers get the best selection and value. These advantages enable us to consistently beat 50 to 70% off sales or any so-called wholesale deals. Come see us, S.E. Needham Jewelers, middle of the block at the sign of the clock.
Well, and that's the difference between us and say a chain that they'll hire anybody off the street and doesn't matter. And not that that's so bad, but here we're trying to give as personalized service as you can, as informed as you can possibly be, and help the individual in their selection of eyewear.
Yeah, that's a great benefit. I don't see how you can put a price tag on that. That is
well,
awesome.
that's probably right.
Skylar, a tough game tonight, a tough loss against a very tough Brighton team. Tell me about, well, you got an injury as well. Tell me about that, first of all.
Well, the second play, I went to go cut the other way, and my ankle just rolled on me. It sucks, but it happens.
Well, you toughed it out and played very well tonight. You still picked up a lot of yards, scored a touchdown as well. Where does your team go from here? It's a tough loss. It's not the region. It's not the end of the world. What are you going to do?
No, this was a tough team, and we got our cutout work for us, but we have a long schedule, and I think we can do well this summer. So keep the ball rolling, and we'll do good.
Well, fantastic. You're the Valley Channel Player of the Game, and you get a Angie's Clean the Sink coupon, so you can invite your friends or not, whatever you want to do.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Good game. Back to you, Eric Olson.
All right, in just a second, we're going to send it back down to Levon with our Wendy's Student of the Week. But I will tell you really quickly that Skyview ended up outgaining Brighton 313 to 288, but Brighton wins the game 30 to 21. Those are the only numbers that matter, is that final score of 5 turnovers for Skyview, the big story. Okay, our Wendy's Student of the Week is with Levon down on the 45-yard line.
First of all, tell me your last name. I don't even know that.
Porter.
Fantastic. Tell me, what does that mean to be the Student of the Week?
Well, I guess it just means I try my hardest in my classes and I'm involved in extracurricular activities. So I'm on the executive council for Skyview and I'm on the soccer team.
Oh, fantastic. Soccer as well. Tell me what your favorite subjects are in school and what's your grade point. I'm going to ask in front of everybody what your grade point is, at least for last year since it just started.
Okay. I like English and my grade point average is 3.95.
Wow. Did you see how humble that was? That was fantastic. Well, we can see that you are the Student of the Week for a reason. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. That's so nice.
We want to congratulate you and thank Wendy's as well for being a sponsor of Student of the Week. Not only athletes are important, but academics are great, and good luck in soccer.
Thank you so much. We'll see how it goes.
You're welcome. We're going to send it back up to Eric Olson.
Well, thanks for joining us in the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. Next week we're at Logan as they beat Bountiful tonight in a big one. Skyview loses to Brighton tonight. Icon Health and Fitness, one of our sponsors. Never give up. Lewiston State Bank, your hometown bank with a new branch at 3rd South and Main in Logan. Wendy's of Cache Valley, quality is our recipe. Cache Valley Hospital, your first choice for healthcare. Discount Tire and Automotive, so much more than a tire store. Salt Lake Express, offering door-to-door service in Cache Valley. S.E. Needham Jewelers, where Utah gets engaged. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station. For Levon and the guys in the truck doing the hard work, I'm Eric Olson saying we'll see you next time on the Valley Channel.
Clark, it's been a while now that the Salt Lake Express and the Airport Shuttle have merged and become one, and it has been good for all of us in so many ways.
Yep, and we started in October of last year, and since then we've kind of worked out the kinks and providing the type of service we were doing before we merged, only we have the benefit of having the big vehicles, having the backup vehicles and the infrastructure that we need for online reservations, and it's really working well so far.
Well, it's always been a benefit to us here in the community. My father used the airport shuttle so many times because he traveled so much, and now you're really focusing on, I think, a little bit more luxury, I could say, customer service. Your vehicles are extremely nice, and you're making it that much more convenient for us. Tell us about this. You know, you don't have to ride to pick up other people. You've got this down to a science that is just really customer service oriented.
Yeah, thank you. The biggest problem we had, we were in business since '87, so what, 23, 24 years as Cache Valley Limo, and the biggest problem, the biggest complaint we had was that in order to pick up people at their homes and make it as customer service and as nice a service as we could, it would take a lot of time. So if you were picked up at the north end of the valley or the northeast end of the valley, you would be on the vehicle sometimes an hour before you left the valley, and that people don't like that, and it's really hard to get away from that. And as bad as that is, it's 10 times worse when you want to get home. You get right in the valley, you can see where you live, but you're touring. That's what we would call, they didn't like tours of the valley. So we found a way to do this, which is, we think it works really, really good. It's very efficient, it actually saves money, is we have a set schedule. Cache Valley Limo, the old service would go an average of 11 to 13 times a day, and we do the same thing. We're doing 12 trips a day. Salt Lake Express before the merge would do about 5 trips a day. So our focus now is to try to provide as many opportunities for people who need to have the ability to get to and from Salt Lake when they want. They don't want to wait at the airport for 2 hours. They also don't want to be driving around the valley when they get here. So we used the one main vehicle, and we've gone to a bigger vehicle that people can feel comfortable in. They don't feel like they're being jammed into a sardine can, and that main vehicle goes 12 times a day on schedule, both leaving the valley and coming back. So, you know, one complaint was if people were delayed, you didn't know what time you were going to get home. Well, you know now, we're going to go within 10 minutes of the time that we've scheduled. We'll use other vehicles to pick you up at your home if that's what you want. So we still have doorstep service, and it's about the same price as it was before, but that vehicle, there might be 2 or 3 of them picking up at the same time. So if you had to leave at 6 before, now you could leave at 6:45 at 7 and save yourself 45 minutes to an hour. Get on the vehicle, get on a nice big vehicle, and people are just, it's going really well.
I love to hear about these changes because I wasn't aware of the fact that the doorstep service was still part of it, and you bring us to a location that leaves on time. Love that. It again just saves you time in the morning or the afternoon or the evening because you're traveling all day long and you're helping us all the way around. And then you talked about your vehicle. This vehicle behind us is very spacious and very nice and clean and air conditioned or heated depending upon the weather. You make that comfortable. So I can be putting my makeup on or reading my newspaper, right?
Yep, you can do that or sleep. A lot of people, you wouldn't believe how many people just get on and sleep. But there's plenty of room. All the seats are bucket seats. And what we want is you can get in, you can stand up and walk down an aisle and get in. They're very good. This is a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. It's sold by Dodge now. They run on diesel. They're about the most efficient diesel that you can get. And we have technology now that lets them run, at least assists run on natural gas, which again, we can talk about that later. So they're very efficient, very, very clean, and they can take a lot of people and do it very comfortably.
I think that the point that needs to be stressed is how much you're spoiling us here in the valley, making this very convenient and affordable for us to do this. I just traveled the other day, and had I known about this service, I would not have driven, done the park and jet, paid the fees, had to worry about that schedule, and my makeup wasn't on for half the day. Honestly, you kind of said it was an early morning flight. So Clark, you're really making this advantageous for us here in the valley. How do they get in contact? Do you have a website, or is there a phone number we should call?
Well, the phone numbers are all over the sides of the van, and you can call the same number that you might have for Cache Valley Limo. The two companies merged. I'm not sure. There's 1-800-658-8526. There's 435-563-6400. You can look on our website. That's what we really would like you to do, is go to the website. You can find that in LoganShuttle.com or SaltLakeExpress.com. I think Cache Valley Transportation.
And we'll have that on the screen, so easy to find them. Check out, because you'll see the schedule and the drop-off locations, because if you don't want to be picked up at your door, you can meet here and park here, leave your car here. Again, you're looking at every way to make it better for us.
Yeah, some people, if they're going to leave at 4 in the morning, they don't want to make their wife bring them down here. It saves a lot of money to go to one of the main pickup locations, and those locations are just designed to go from the north end to the south end in a direct route, so it's as quick as possible. The northernmost set stop we have is at the Holiday Inn Express, and they'll let you park there for free, and that's a really great deal. So people go there, and the price is almost half of what it is, what the normal price is. Again, if you live up there and you want to get picked up by doorstep, we'll have another vehicle take you there or take you here to save time. Here, we're at the transit center. You can see, if you can recognize this is the transit center. If you could see these parking spots, these belong to Cache Valley, excuse me, they belong to Salt Lake Express. And you can come here and use any of these parking spots that you want to park at.
Yeah, and you're making it convenient for us here in the Valley. Salt Lake Express, let them take you and take away your worries. Thanks so much, Clark. Clark, the Salt Lake Express is making it so convenient for anybody here in the Valley to get to Salt Lake, whether it's for a flight or just to go to a genealogy library or whatever. And you have so many pickup locations. Let's talk about those locations.
Okay. We start at the north. Our northernmost pickup location is at the Holiday Inn Express. That's 2200 North Main. You can park for free there.
So if you do leave your car there for the couple days while you're on your business trip or whatever, you come back and it's right there at no additional cost.
That's correct. The next one is at the University Inn.
Which the University Inn is so great for these students that maybe don't have vehicles and can't get to a location.
That's correct. Okay, then after the University Inn, you come here to the Transit Center, and the spots you see here, I think there's 6 or 8 of these spots are all designated for Salt Lake Express, and they're all free. So you can park here, you get picked up here. If you use the bus, this is where you can come on the bus. A lot of people do use the bus system, or they'll use us to get to Salt Lake even if they don't have a flight. So we have a lot of people that go down, we'll hit the Greyhound station and we hit the conference center in Salt Lake, and there's a lot of people that go to the conference center or just get out there and hit Salt Lake. So it's a good connection to Salt Lake besides just the airport.
That's fantastic. So if you're going to the City Creek Mall, the new mall down there, you are right there at no additional time or whatever. Okay, and then you have 2 more south locations.
Yep, and then the next stop is at the Comfort Inn, and that's at 2000 South Main, there on the west side of the road, the Comfort Inn. And again, they allow us to park there for free. And then the last set stop we have is at the mouth of the canyon that's called the Wellsville Park and Ride. And again, parking there is for free also.
Well, you know, you think about that. So if you're leaving at 4 in the morning or you're leaving at 6 in the morning and maybe your spouse doesn't want to run you down, you can leave your vehicle. Or you again have this pick me up at my door service too, so nobody has to run me anywhere.
Yep. Yeah, sometimes you just want to be picked up at your home. Sometimes that's just the way to go. And we didn't used to, now we'll go anywhere. We go to Avon, Paradise, we go up into Idaho, we'll go to Preston, Weston, anywhere in this Cache Valley area, we can go and we can pick you up and take you to one of these pickup locations and actually do it while other people are being picked up. So it actually saves time.
Well, it saves time and it saves money. So you're actually picking us up if we need that, or we can meet here, leave our vehicles.
A lot of students use this because it's just the way to do it. Students that live in anywhere, you know, Salt Lake Express is actually a connection for Greyhound or for anywhere that we go. When we go into Wyoming, we go to Jackson, Idaho Falls, Pocatello, Boise, Twin Falls, Provo. You can get on. You need to just get online to connect with us.
Yes, and that website is?
SaltLakeExpress.com is the best one.
So worthwhile to get on there and check out the options and the opportunities that you provide, and you do this very affordably, I must say. If you were to look at your gas, your time savings, your park and jet fees or parking fees other places, you really are so affordable.
Yeah, if we had time to really get into the details, it'd be amazing how much you actually spend when you take your expensive vehicle to the airport and back and put the miles on it. It's a lot cheaper to use our service. And these drivers, I'm getting to a whole other subject of safety, but the things that we do in Salt Lake Express are very, very, they're all safety minded. Most of our vans have cameras that watch the drivers. They have the ability to track exactly what speed they're going. The drivers are all receive safety training 3 or 4 times a year. They all follow DOT regulations. We have to watch their hours, and we're subject to DOT inspections. So that's one of the things I'm most impressed about with Salt Lake Express, is just the safety and what we do to make sure we're safe. It's really good. I would never have a problem sending my family down to anywhere with Salt Lake Express, because I know the drivers are taken care of. I know that they've got the sleep they have, and I know they're going to be trained. I know they're safe drivers.
You know, that means a lot to me as a mother too. If I had my son heading down, a student, or my father, mother, whatever, those are very important. I'm so glad you brought that up. So the convenience again, the affordability, and the safety issue, and I'm sure there are background checks and things like that on the drivers as well.
Yeah, they have random drug testing. We do background checks. Just to be legal at the airport, they have to go through an FBI background check, which includes fingerprinting. So we don't just put anybody behind the wheel.
Love that. Salt Lake Express, here to serve us in the valley, to take us anywhere that we need to go at an affordable price. The customer service is fantastic. Clark, thank you very much for the information. It's fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Utah State Aggie fans, this is the store for you, Locker 42. Why are you even here?
You know what, we developed over time, really, Locker 42. It's a company, our parent company is the Logo Shop, and after a few years of producing Utah State apparel for other people in the area, we really found an opportunity in the market to kind of start our own retail store, provide Utah State apparel. We have great fans here in Cache Valley, and we wanted to make sure that everybody had the opportunity to find the Utah State fan gear and items that they were really looking for. So over time, it's really developed into a great place to come to get all of your Utah State Aggie gear for everyone in the family, for family, friends, just about anybody who's looking for Utah State gear can come to Locker 42 and find everything that they need.
Well, that's what I've noticed by looking around. You have things for all ages, both genders. You've got things in pink for little girls and for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, one of the unique things about the Logo Shop and Locker 42 is that the Logo Shop has the license to print the Utah State apparel. So as a licensee, we're really unique in the sense that we can produce the products that fans really want and get them in a timely way that we can have so many different unique items. We can print a low minimum of t-shirts so that we can find what works best and really get the fans everything that they're looking for.
Well, I think what I'm catching from that too is that your product is always changing. So you don't just need to come get one shirt that will last you forever. There's always something new to purchase.
Absolutely, and that's one of the benefits of being able to produce a lot of our own products, is the fact that we can do it at such a low price that you can come back, you can get 3 or 4 t-shirts. $8 t-shirts is one of our staple products. We don't want that to change. We hope that we can always have t-shirts for $8 because it's such a good price. Little girls t-shirts, young boys t-shirts, adult t-shirts, they're all $8. But then we do have the nicer ladies t-shirts or the hooded sweatshirts, the brand name, the Nike apparel. So a really wide range of products for everybody in the family so that they can really have everything that they're looking for.
Well, you're also, to what I'm gathering, what you're saying is you've got good quality items too, for people that are looking for something, you know, substantial, nice to wear, that they can also show their spirit.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Price doesn't have to dictate the quality of the product. We're going to try and keep our prices as low as possible so that everybody, you know, finds what they're looking for. And like I said, once again, being able to produce our own products has really been able to bring down that price and to bring in new designs all of the time. I get Aggie fans in here all the time that have gone to other places or have seen other schools, and so they're looking for something. They'll come in and say, you know, I saw this at such and such school, when can we see it? Or I've seen this at this school. And so we do our best to try and provide something that, you know, other schools have, and as Utah State's growing and our athletics program continues to get better and better every year, the fans in the Valley continue to grow. And so that's one of the great things about being at Locker 42, and the excitement as football season comes around now, and then when basketball season comes around, it's an exciting time to be part of, you know, Utah State and to be part of that fan base and support them.
Right. That's one thing I love about the community is having something like Utah State and Aggie fans, and it's just fun. It really has a sense of community. I want to know a little bit about why it's called Locker 42.
Yeah, absolutely. A frequently asked question we get all the time. As the logo shop developed in its first years, there was always a couple of racks of Utah State t-shirts because we'd get asked all the time if we could print them, and where we had that license, we did. But over the years, we found a niche in the market, a place where we could provide something new, and so we developed Locker 42. We built the theme around, if you come into the store, you'll see we've got lockers all around the room where we keep our t-shirts. So we had that theme of locker, and we kind of needed something to go with it. We thought Locker 42 would be great because we're located at 42 South Main Street, so 42 kind of fit, and the lockers worked out great, so Locker 42 is the name we came up with, and we get asked that question all the time.
It's just genius to me because it helps people. It has a nice little jingle to it, and then it helps you remember where you're located, which you're down in the heart of downtown. Tell me why that is beneficial for your business.
You know, you'll notice that on game days, we set up out in the parking lot. We have things on the sidewalk. Fans coming into town. One of the funnest things on game days is fans coming into town from Salt Lake or for the south end of the valley, honking their horns, stopping in, getting their things. Almost like a party on game day, right before the game. A small tailgating event to bring people in. Great location, but it doesn't have to be on game day. You're downtown shopping, you're running to work, you're on your way home from work. It's right in the heart of downtown, so you can come in. It's really easy to get in here, look at a couple t-shirts, see what's new, see what's going on, and find what you're looking for.
And it's a great place to come and get a gift for that hard person to shop for, because who wouldn't want some Aggie State gear?
Absolutely, absolutely. Utah State gear is growing, it's changing with the athletics program developing. And this year, one of the unique things is that we have the new Utah State logos, which has been fantastic. They've changed the logos. Nike developed the new U State logo, the new mascot, the bull that you see on all the t-shirts. So this year especially is one of those unique years where you need to get in, you need to get a new t-shirt. There's a reason to come in. With the new logos, we've seen great response. People want to get the apparel, the hats, the t-shirts that have the new logo on it so that they can continue to support the program.
Well, this is the time of year with sports starting up again and people are getting more, excited. It's Aggie fever time. This is the time to come visit Locker 42. Years in business. A logo shop has been around a long time, and you guys do fun stuff. Tell me what it is you're all about for those that don't know.
Absolutely. The logo shop's been in business since 1990, focusing primarily on advertising and specialty products to promote your business, but we've also done silk screening and embroidery for sports teams here in the Valley, family reunions, all sorts of different fun products that you can get to help, grow your name, whether it's a business, a charity, all sorts of different work that we can do to help grow that in the advertising department.
That's huge. I think that's how you become successful in business, or like you said, like promoting an event, is seeing the name over and over again. So coming here and getting a t-shirt or sweatshirt or ball cap, but you've got tons of other things. Show me just a little bit of a variety of what you have.
Absolutely. A couple of the different things that we do here at the Logo Shop. One of our focuses that we really like to let people know is that we do our in-house embroidery, we do our in-house silk screening, we've got in-house graphic designers, so everything's done here. You can come in, we're going to give you ideas. You don't have to have something specific in mind. We've got a great team that's going to work up whatever's going to work for your budget, not going to break your wallet, but we have some great items. Hats that are embroidered are a fantastic thing. Everybody, guys wear hats all around. We do a lot of construction companies and things like that in order to promote their business. But you don't have to go with the same old, same old. We can do blankets, we can do coolers. We've got a lot of hard good products behind us here, water bottles, lanyards, different things that are going to be seen by those people that are most important to helping you grow your business.
I've just been looking. There's just such a variety of fun things. There's even like breath mints with your logo on it, and cooling gel, and all sorts of great stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. People forget that there's so many different ways to go and so many different roads that they can go down in order to promote their business. But we don't just focus on businesses. There's high schools and youth groups that come in, church activities, different things that are going on in the valley, fun runs, all sorts of things that we're going to do product for, that we're going to design something specifically for that event and make sure that that's something that the customer can help grow and promote their business with.
What I think is great is, you've been in business for 22 years, so you know what you're doing. So someone walks in the door and they say, I'm doing this fun run, it's a fundraiser, I want to have a fun t-shirt, I just don't know how to put it together. You can just say, look, let me give you 4 suggestions of what we think works.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, it doesn't have to be something that breaks your wallet. Build it into your advertising budget, build it into your marketing. Come to us. Maybe you don't have a specific idea, but we're happy to help you come up with something that works. We'll find something in your price range. We'll get it to you. We'll make sure that you have it on time for your event so that you're able to focus on the things that are more important to you and let us take care of the things that perhaps you don't want to have to worry about so much.
That's a great thing. I know you also can go online and look at of things online, but it's probably best to just come in and get that one-on-one assistance.
We do have a website, welogostuff.com. You can go there. We've got online catalog. You can look at all the different apparel products. We have a huge line of products to choose from, whether it's apparel, whether it's hard goods, pens, mugs, huge amount of products online. But if you're worried about it, or you need help with that design, or you just want to come in and get some ideas from us, our in-house team's going to help you find that customized product that fits your needs.
It's also a great thing for businesses and families to think of it as gift or employee appreciation items as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Around the holidays is a big time of the year for us. A lot of the companies in the valley want to promote their business. They want to give something back to their employees, though. They want to give them something that they can, whether it's a jacket that they can wear around town, whether it's something that they can give them to put on their desk, and a desk ornament or a trophy even for sports teams as the sports year wraps up and things like that. We can get things for you that are going to be unique enough that it sets you apart.
Is there a quantity issue that you need to worry about? Can you do a few items, or can you do hundreds of items?
We usually have an option for just about everybody. There's certain products that are going to be hard good products that have higher minimums, but if you're coming in and you just need a couple of t-shirts, or you have a small family reunion, or a group project that you're working on, we're more than happy to find something that fits into your budget and, like I said, fits into that quantity minimum that you're probably looking for.
That's terrific. I actually had a daughter that had a Girl Ask Guy date event, and she came in here and had matching t-shirts designed for the group, and it was just a great memento and helped make that date night super special.
Yeah, absolutely. There's different unique things that you're going to do, that you're going to want something for, and you don't want to have to go out and buy 144 or 300 of a certain product, and we can definitely find something that fits into that minimum.
Well, I think the fact that you've been here for 22 years, you're still thriving, says a lot about your success, that you're doing something right. tell us where you're located and what your phone number is.
Yeah, absolutely. We're on Main Street, directly across from the Ellen Eccles Theater, 40 South Main Street, right in the heart of downtown Logan. If you're downtown running around doing some business, we're right there. Got a parking lot to our south. You've got Main Street you can park on. Come in, check us out. www.welogostuff.com is our website. Go ahead and give us a phone call, 752-1718, and we'll find something that works for you.
Well, thank you so much. And it's really great to come in and just kind of peruse the items you have here, and it kind of stimulates your brain to the things that you can do, stuff that I never even thought about. There's golf clubs that have logos on them. There's great mugs. There's little pads of paper. It's super fun.
You bet. You name it, we can find it.
All you need here at the Logo Shop. Thanks, Harley. This is the place to come where all the excitement's happening in Locker 42. What do you got going for game day?
You know, game day is a unique day for us. That's our big day. Fans are getting ready to go up to the game, whether it's a basketball game, football game, volleyball game, soccer game, whatever it is. We get fans coming into town. We get fans coming down from the stadium. So it's a unique day, especially on football games. This year especially, one of the things that we're going to do on football games is make sure that we have kind of our own tailgating event, something a little bit different where we're downtown. We're going to bring food. We're going to have different things for the family. So come get your Aggie gear on game day, whether it's the homecoming game and the parade's coming through. You're going to be here. You want to be at the south end, see the start of the parade, and come in, grab some food, get your gear, the great prices that we have on game days. This year especially, we're going to do an item of the game. We're going to have something unique for each game, something different that the fans are going to want to have for that game. Take it up to the stadium, you know, wear it all week, whatever it is. We're going to buy enough of them that we can pass on great prices to the customer so that they get that item and they're happy with what they've got.
And that's a great way to, increase your Aggie gear is to come get something new every time there's a game because you're going to have a great price.
Absolutely, and you're going to see new things every time you come into the store like we talked about. There's always going to be something new that you probably haven't seen yet. New products are coming in every day, especially with the new logos. It's just rolling in, and we're happy to have unique items that we've never had before. One of the things that we have this year for football games, we've got replica football helmets. We've got, absolutely, new hats almost every week, something different. And so if you come in, catch us on the item of the game, you can get that item at a great price and see all the new things that are going to be in the store.
That's some great suggestions. You've also mentioned that you're up to date with social media. Tell people where else they can find you besides just stopping into the store.
Absolutely. I mean, you might have a friend that's downtown. You might have a friend that's living in Provo, and you need to get them some Aggie gear so that they can wear it around. You don't just have to come into the store, and sometimes you're just busy. You can't make it in. Locker42.com is our website. It's got all of the products that we have in the store. And as we get new products, we update that weekly. Have all those products on there, same pricing. Whenever something's on sale, it'll be on sale online as well. So whether you can't make it in or whether you need to jump online and look at what we've got, purchase a product, we can ship it directly to your friends, or if you're outside the valley, that's a great place to get it. And also from the website, you're going to be able to get onto Facebook. We've got links to our Facebook account. And the great thing about following us on social media, Facebook and Twitter, you're going to find out about those deals. You're going to know what the item of the game is before the game. So it's a great way to just keep up to date on what we've got in the store.
That's terrific. A lot of people really love online shopping. I personally, it's nice to shop in the convenience of your home, but there's something really nice about having a store you can go to and get the customer one-on-one service and have someone like you that is exuberant and excited about the product, and you could just say, you should see this, you should see that?
Absolutely. There's something unique about, touching it, feeling it. It's great to be able to get online and shop there, but there's something unique about touching. Try it on, see if it works for you. And the great thing about Locker 42, none of our employees work on commission. We're here to help. Feel free to come in, ask a question. Let us help you find what you want. We're happy to make sure that you're leaving happy with the product that you found that works for your family.
I want to talk about pricing for just one more minute, because a lot of times people will think, well, if it's a specialty store, it's going to be more expensive, and it's a specialty product, Aggie gear, I should be able to get it cheaper somewhere else. But tell me how you feel about your prices.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, the great thing, we print a lot of our own shirts. So $8 t-shirts, I don't know where you can go to find a design, logoed t-shirt for $8, let alone a university logo. One of the great things I always like to remind customers about is the fact that everything that you buy here at Locker 42 is a licensed product. So a portion of those sales go back to Utah State. You're giving back to the university, you're giving back to the community and helping grow, the athletics program and all the different programs at Utah State as you spend that money. So it's not just that we have great prices, but you're giving back to the university as well.
I think that's great about our stores that are locally owned here is the money stays here in our valley, and it goes back into the events and the people that we love, and it's a great way just to continue to promote community and supporting everybody. Tell us where you're located. You're in a great location, easy to find.
Absolutely. Like I said, you're going to be downtown for one reason or another, whether it's homecoming parade, whether it's you just have some business to do downtown, you're running some errands. Swing in. We're directly across from the Ellen Eccles Theater. 42 South Main Street is Locker 42, and we're right next door to the logo shop where we have some of our other product at 40 South Main Street. So downtown, heart of Logan, we've got a parking lot to the south. You can park on Main Street directly in front. Easy access, come in, come out, get what you need, and find your Utah State gear.
And get great customer service, and there is something for everyone, and this is the time to get your Aggie spirit on and get your Aggie gear on your bod.
You bet.
Thanks, Harley. Jake, Alpine Cleaning and Restoration, you are known for being the best carpet cleaners in the valley. What sets you apart from everybody else?
I think the biggest thing that sets us apart is just knowing that we can take care of the toughest stains in carpet, from just the spill of the food or your cat going on your carpet. I mean, we can take care of even the worst stains, from traffic areas to whatever it is that you have.
Now, we've seen your trucks all around town. I kind of want to go through the process of really what happens when somebody gives your company a call and they say, help me out, get my carpets cleaned.
Well, what we do is we have 2 technicians that go out on every job, and that just makes it so that we can have the best job performed every time. We want to make sure that we're there when you need us, so we are a 24-hour company that comes out. We can come on the weekends, at nights. We do businesses as well, and we're just there to serve you as a customer and take care of the customer. We have truck-mounted systems that we come in, we have the water to do the carpet cleaning as well as get rid of the dirty water and not just put it down the drain. We can take it back to our shop where it needs to be deposited at. But these truck-mounted machines are the best in the industry. We have 2 brand new trucks this month, as well as 2 other trucks that we've been using. We have these corner guards in place to take care of the customers' homes. We want to make sure that we don't damage furniture, walls. We want to make sure that we're taking care of everything in their house, because a lot of people, they really do want their house to look clean. And so when we come in, the first thing we do is vacuum, and do a really good job vacuuming to make sure we can get rid of little stains that we might have come up. and just pre-stain or pre-spot anything that may not come out just by our normal cleaning. So we want to make sure we pre-spray everywhere. If you have furniture in the house, we can block that up and take care of that so that you can get everywhere clean that you want. We will pre-spray the carpet everywhere to make sure that the toughest stains come out, and even the light traffic areas to the heavy traffic areas, we can get all of those toughest stains out. This way we can make sure that as we're cleaning, we don't spray down too much water. It's not going to leave your carpet super wet, but we want to do a really deep clean and a professional clean.
Okay, and you don't have to worry about too much water. What's this next step that we're seeing right now?
This is our agitation, our buffer machine. This will help agitate the chemical in and suspend the soil in your carpet, so it makes it easier for us to clean.
Okay, and is this the last step, or is this just an additional step that other people do, or what comes next?
There are some companies that will go in and just pre-spray the carpet and then suck it right back up and just call it good, but we like to get as much dirt out as we can. So we go through and we use this buffer machine to agitate everything in and make sure that all that soil is loosened up as much as it can, so we can get just as much dirt out as we can.
And then after this step, I'm going to assume that you're going to come in and you're going to start extracting the soil and the water.
That's right. And when we do, we want to make sure that we're still watching everything in the house to make sure we don't damage furniture or walls, things like that. But we want to make sure we go over it, we extract anything that we put down on the carpet, and we use really, really hot water for that, so it gets it super duper clean.
Okay, and I'm assuming that you have, well, I know you have great customer satisfaction because you've been in business for a long time and you're known for being the best in the valley.
We are. We started carpet cleaning 23 years ago, and it's because of these simple steps right here. We like to go through after we're done cleaning and get as much water out as we can. That's very important to keeping it so that your carpets will stay clean longer.
And so after you come in and the carpet is done, is there a period of time that you have to wait before the homeowners can be back in the house and walking on the carpet, or what do you usually suggest?
We normally say it's going to take about 6 to 8 hours to dry. It depends on how hot it is outside, if it's raining outside, but we do try and get it as dry as we can, so before we leave, it's going to stay dry the whole time. Now, our last step that we do, we like to neutralize the carpet, because that will make your carpet stay clean a lot longer when we take care of the right pH of the carpet.
Well, you can tell that you're totally knowledgeable and know what you're doing, and that customers can expect to get a good product when they call your company and they ask for your services. What else are you known for besides carpet cleaning?
Well, we do everything from floods to fires, carpets to catastrophes. That's what it says right on our trucks. And we want to make sure that if you have any problems, mold, wind damage, we want to take care of you. We are general contractors, and we can come in and redo your house from start to finish.
It's so terrific to know. If people want to get a hold of you, what's the best way to do that?
You can find us online at alpinecleaning.com, or you can give our office a call at 435-563-3707.
Thanks so much, Jake.